Okay guys, I'm going to do some live trades today. I did some yesterday, but I balls the recording up. I did 6 trades and it was a 2.5 hour long recording as well. It was just too long. There was just so much time, you know, where I wasn't talking, and that you know, I couldn't really put that up. So what I might do today, when I see the setups and I get the trades running, I may pause the video until the trades won. Okay, and may, it just depends how quick the trades come around. Okay, let's have a look then. Firstly, just let me show you what you should do every day. You see MT's clock here, and this is my clock here. You see there's a few seconds difference. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad actually. However, I'm going to just see if I can get it a bit closer. Let's have a look. Just going to put that there. Yeah, I'm not going to get much closer than that. Pool's pretty good usually. Okay, so we're not far off. Right, I'll just remove the clock. Right, let's have a look then. Right, first place, get direction. Well, let's have a look. GU is messy, but this is our Brexit, guys. It's an absolute mess. Okay, there is a 4-hour signal here. There's a big wick here. Right, so this could play a part. Let's have a look down here. It's still going down at the moment. And again, if you look, we are below on virtually all the time frames. It's really messy. The wicks give it away, guys. It just doesn't know what to do, the GU. Okay, EU, pretty similar, to be honest with you. And look at the orange line here crossing the yellow line. It's virtually hugging it. And again, look, all these messy wicks. The CADs, well, obviously massive uptrends. You've got a daily here as well. This, for me, is going to at least touch this. Excuse me. A daily BB band. When it does, we're outside here. We've got this, which is on the 4-hour, which is probably, you know, showing you what's coming, guys. So, yeah, you're getting 15 and 30s now. Okay. So we'll hold off on that at the moment. The GCAD's going with the UCAD. You can quite clearly see. Again, look at the flip down here. This is what I've noticed. See how this flip down on the daily. Basically, we're pretty much on just a little bit more up, and we're pretty much on the daily BB band there as well. We've got an 8-hour signal here. Again, there's no confirmation signals. Just let's see what happens over the next few minutes then. Okay. Right, just a couple of things I want to mention. Right, first and foremost, right, when I'm trading, I'm going to try and stick to my way of trading. What I may do is just 10-pip trades rather than the open TP ones. It'll make the trades quicker, plus, you know, I can move on to the next setup then. Just a couple of things. What a lot of people don't realise, I noticed yesterday we had a daily up on the GU and a 4-hour down. Okay, and basically the way you should have traded yesterday is you should have traded them both. Okay, so if, you know, you should have traded the 4-hour signal down. The first thing you should have done was look at that daily. That's the daily there, you see. And when we came in the room, I think it was very similar to how it is now there, with a little wick at the top. So effectively, that had done its job. So you should have said, right, well, that's done its job. Okay, then look at the 4-hour. You had a 4-hour signal down. You should have said to yourself, well, has that done its job? Okay. It was pretty much close, so not touching the 4-hour orange line. But then an 8-hour appeared and it went down, okay, to the 8-hour orange line. So that's when you say, right, that has now done its job. The daily will kick in again. And if you did that, you'd have found yourself on the 5-minute BB bands. Alright, and I don't know if you clocked the move afterwards, guys, but it was you know, quite a big one. Okay. And that, again, then what you you know, after that move, you should have said to yourself, right, well, the 4 hour might kick in again. Okay, so you should have looked for the 4 hour where you were, and you would have found yourselves at the top of the BB bands on, you know, the 5 minute charts. Okay, looks like GU's kicking in a bit now. Right, we've got another 30 signal down here, so we need a pullback. We can't get in there, it's just too high now, guys. This needs to come back down again. Alright, so it's going to come up, and then we'll let it come back down, hit the orange line, and the setup, the 4 hours still there, at this 30 still there, and we've got, you're still getting momentum, then we'll go in again. Okay, if you look at the GCAD, you had a really good strong setup, and look what's been happening after that. This first move then, and then this was the second move. You see it's a little higher than the first move here, right, and that's what I look for in the second move, a little higher to go up than the first move. If you look at this one here, it started to go up, right, but then look at this one here. I would have said that that is not first move, so that then cannot be the second move. Okay, that then becomes, because it's lower, you know, it dropped again afterwards, didn't it? So I would have said that now becomes the first move again. Basically, you discount that move as the first move. Anyway, there you go. You see, look at the GCAD. Sorry, the UCAD off the 5 minute orange line. Look at the GCAD off the 5 minute orange line, because they are really strong setups, really strong trends. And that UCAD with the daily there, definitely, probably going to burst through the daily. Charts, guys. Yep. You see, my favourite pair, guys, is the GU, but when it's like this, it's very hard to, I wouldn't say very hard to trade, but it is, you know, pretty messy. So this is the kind of day where you say to yourself, right, well, I'm going to wait for it on the bottom BB band to take it up, and on the 5 minute chart, and on the top BB band to take it down with the trend, you know. It's that kind of day. Whereas if you look at both the CAD pairs, they're going off the 5 minute orange line, and that's because they've got really strong trending setups. First thing to look for would be greens or 5 minute yellows for a trade. So you spot that, you then look at all the rest of your charts and see what you've got. If basically what you're trying to do is identify whether it's a number 1, a number 2, or a number 4. Okay, you can do it in reverse, of course. You know you've got a number 4, so look for a 5 minute yellow. I think that you'd see the yellows on the GU today, judging by the you know, the 1 and 4 hour charts, but I can't see any there. Just the BB bands it's coming off, so yeah, that's what we'll be watching for. Ideally what I want with the GU is price back down here. You can see, look, it just cannot close above the 15 minute orange line, even though it's pretty flat. It's really struggling to get above that. And for me, you know, for this 4 hour to kick in, then that's what you need. You need to be above the 15 minute orange line. GCAD reacting here. See it on the daily there, reacted. 8 hour signal. There's nothing else. There's nothing else on the 1 and 4s. There's no 15, no 30. I know it's off the BB bands. I know it looks good, but because of that strong trend, this could just shoot back up. So basically, what you should be looking at now is that this green here is the first move. Okay, so we're hitting the 5-minute orange line now. It's probably going to react and bounce back up, and then if we, you know, after that bounce back up, we're going to be looking for the second move down. By then we should have, or probably will have got something, you know, on 15 or 30, or maybe even the 1 hour, to make this a really strong setup. Yeah, UCAD. Ooh, what's this? Is that a 4 hour red? Looks like a red, small red. Okay, so again, similar now. What we want is to bounce off the 5-minute orange line. We consider this at the moment. This is the first move. You see, this is the time when I use the second move, guys. Right, when you're turning price around, that's been, you know, that's a really strong trend up that. You know, look, even before you had the burst this morning, it was still going up nicely. So it is really strong, the UCAD. Okay, so you can't just think, oh yeah, this will go all the way down to here on the first candle. This is why I look for that, you know, second move. GU, if you look at the GU 1 hour here, guys, you see how the BB band's flipped up? So your new low is at the end of this wick here. There. Okay, so that's basically probably where the pound's going to go to. I would think it's the 15-minute purple line here. EG's a number one. I'm not trading the EG though. I'll look at the GU and the two CADs. The CADs I'm looking at, well, in particular the UCAD at the moment is a number one, but I want that bounce. I want that second entry. GCAD isn't anything yet. However, because of its correlation with the UCAD and the pound, which hasn't, you know, isn't going up yet, then again the chances are this will drop. I just want it to bounce off this 5-minute orange line up a bit, and then if it comes to somewhere here and then starts going red again, looks like it's going down, I'll be looking up here to see this BB band will drop down here, and then as near as we can get it to that HABB band, if we get a signal, if we start getting momentum, then we'll look to enter the trade. Obviously I would prefer another signal here, but again guys, when you're looking and you've got a setup like this, which is really, you know, on the daily BB band, outside on 8 with an 8-hour arrow, outside the 4-hour BB bands, outside the 1-hour BB bands, each of those, if you put it all together, guys, each one of those being outside there would say to you, that's a signal. Okay, it's like this, it's a signal. You can consider this being a signal because you're outside, but with a really strong setup. Just that first move, we want to wait it out and look for the second. You see on EG, look, it's just up a bit, down, up a bit, down, up a bit, down. And judging by the 15-minute candles, guys, look, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. It just, there's no direction on it yet. Oh, it's gone red, yellow. You notice that, guys? Red, yellow, and this has gone red, blue. This might be the time to enter. Come on, give me this. green. You know what? Come on, just give us a bounce. A little bounce, that's all I want. BB bands here, this might bounce up now, the G-CAD. I'm watching for the BB bands coming down. You see the GU 4 hour, guys, it needs a 15-minute signal up to burst through there, or a 30-minute to push it through that orange line, and once it's above that orange line we can start looking for the retrace and then looking to trade it up. This, at the moment, with this going there, I'm going to go in, okay, because this keeps flashing red, yellow, and we're getting plenty of momentum on the UCAD. Okay, so we're in this trade, by the way. I don't know if you heard that. You see how it's busting now. There might have been a little bounce there, but was you watching how the bounce will come up and piss me off? Come on, G-CAD. Right, we've got a 30-minute on the G-CAD. Let's just have some red momentum, and then I think we will take that as well. Just this here. Yeah, I want this BB. As soon as this slips down, we'll be fine. It might bounce up. Yeah, the G-CAD's bouncing up the GU at the moment, you see. So this is what we're looking for. We want it to come up to about here, and then on the next candle, ooh, bit of red, bang. Another signal here on the UCAD now. Where's all the yellows? Oh, there they are, look. That turned up late though, didn't it, that one? G-CAD. Right, we've got a 30 on the GU. We're going to wait for that to come up. Close above here, then come back down, and if the 4 hour's still there, we will look to take it up. G-CAD. UCAD's drying up and all. Come on, where's the red momentum for this? We've got the signals here. 1 hour blue, there's a 4 hour. Did get in a bit before we touched the daily BB band now, so you might want to go up and see that first. Yeah, you see there's your 4 hour kicking in now. You've got this has gone red, pink, and look what it's done. It's finally gone through the orange line. Can't get in now though, it's just way too late. You've got to wait for this to come back. Oh, 5 minute signal here to come back to the minute orange line, and then look to dive in again. See, yesterday I was doing the video and there was so much time where I wasn't talking because there was nothing to talk about. I'd gone through what everyone wanted to, the questions people were asking, and it was just, the video was nearly 2.5 hours long of nothing. There was 6 trades. I took 6 trades. I took the GU up, the GU down, and then the GU up. And the G card the same as well, up, down, up. The ups were number 4s or number 2s if you don't want to if you want to discount the daily, and the downs were number 1s with the 4 hour. DX is not helping us on this UCAD trade at the minute, but probably did jump in a bit prematurely because we've not touched the daily BB band, and it is a super. So anyway, it moved some yesterday in all the UCAD, didn't it? Jesus. Went up big and then down massive afterwards. Oh dear. Come on now, you can. Let's have a little bounce and then. Momentum's against us at the minute. Should have waited this out really, this little bounce, but sort of momentum and dived in. Here's the pullback on the GU, you see it? Pull back to the 5-minute orange line. This is still there, 4 hours still there, near to this orange line here, aren't we? It is a bit messy, the GU, guys. As I say, you can tell with these candles look red. A couple of reds, a green, a red, a couple of greens, a red, a doji, which is unusual on the 1 hours, and a little green. Yeah. Ooh. Red. You see, this is the kind of thing I'd be looking for. That's the first move, that's the second. See it? And you get momentum. And the worry is at the moment that is that the GU is stronger to the upside, and that might push it up if the UCAD doesn't start going down. No blues or nothing on the 4 hours or 1 hours or any of the charts really, so I think we'll wait on that one. Excuse me. see, this is why you know, live trades are hard to do, guys, because it's just sometimes it takes so long to get going. It would be wise for me to pause the video, I think, you know, and come back when it's 1. I just don't want to miss anything on the GU or the GCAD, come to think of it. I'm in the GCAD. I'm in the GCAD. You see how it bounced here, guys? This is the second move entry that I talk about. It's a bit lower. Okay, I know there's no signals, but we're right on the daily. Outside 8, 4 and 1. And we were outside here and here. Right, and we're getting momentum. UCAD, I think, is going to probably go up a bit more. This to me looks as though it wants to touch the daily BB man. I did jump in a bit early on that one. However, it's one of them that you manage. You know how I've said in the past that I just manage the trade. So. You had a 5 minute, that would have been an entry really there. That sticks. Look, see, it's not. It won't close above. It keeps going above it, but it just won't close above it on the GU. So you know, that 4 hours not going to work unless you close above the 15-minute orange line. Come on, GCAD, that's a nice one. A 30-minute signal there as well now. It's a bit more, I think. Maybe that to go. That'll go in red, yellow. Poof, take my TPs off. There we go. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the take profit off one of my GCAD trades, okay? So I'll let you know when it wins for 10. It's not far off now. Yeah, look at this now. See how it's evolved, guys. Oh, UCAD's getting going as well. There you go, did you hear it? Well, that's a 10-pip win on the G card. Right on the GG, just for you this, mate. That, you see, I know it was only 10 pips that you had the 10-pip trade win, but that, when you're going against these, when you hit these walls, you're going to get a reaction. So you can always say to yourself, right, well, okay, I'll take whatever I've got there, and then let it bounce, and then look again for the setup, and it's still there, or it's evolved and got stronger. Then after that little bounce, you take it again. Okay? These are my exits, the walls. Against the trend, when you're going against the trend, use them as exits. When you're with the trend, you're okay. Come on, you cat now. You see how it's, I did jump in a bit early, guys, but you see that little bounce here? That's the second entry, because look, it's lower than the first entry. You see there? Okay, so this was a perfect second entry there. Alright? And it is a number one because there's a 4-hour signal. I know you're going against the daily super, which means it might bounce off this 15-minute orange line. That's something I have noticed, guys, that, you know, when you've got daily supers, they bounce big off the 15-minute orange line. So I'll see where, you know, what we're at, and if momentum turns against me, I might close it at that there, whatever it's on. I'll close one anyway, at least. Come on, more red, more, push, push. You will notice, of course, that I am not trading the GU at the moment. And that's because, oh, hang on, did we close above there? Slightly closed above, didn't we? Retesting now. Well, we'll see what happens after this now. You know, if we get a 5-minute yellow, you see the BD bands come up here as well. If we get a yellow, and you know, maybe a 15-minute signal or a 30-minute signal again, then we might take the GU up with that 4-hour signal. I expect when we hit these orange lines here to get a little bounce, right, and then I'm going to check what this setup is like after that bounce here and this one here. And if it's evolved, if we've got a 1-hour U card, then, you know, it's going to go through here. Obviously it's going to go down to this orange line here, and that will be my next that will be my open TP exit if it, you know, it's not gone absolutely red yellow here, because then it will go to the 1-hour orange line. But again, once we hit the 30-minute orange line, there'll be a bounce. Right, that G card is at 12 pips. U card's only 5. I think, let's see if we can put that G card at the 30-minute orange line, which is about 90, I think, isn't it? Put my TP at 90. That's that. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put it as a 20 pips. Take profit there on that one. Yeah, this is moving nicely now. G card. And look at the GU, guys. Look, it just didn't. That wasn't enough above, you know, for the 4-hour to kick in, and the GU's just. So the safer trades, really, on the GU, you could have ignored the 4-hour and taken it down off the 1-hour orange line, or You could have just said, well, I'm only taking the trend trades, you know. And the trend 1 and 4s is just about down. And 16 pips, 15 pips, sorry. UCAD struggling with this 15-minute orange line. Oh, it's 92 in it, 93. So I've got it at 90 anyway. I'll leave it at 90, see if we get that. 8 hour. What will probably happen is we'll probably bounce, and then I'll look at this again, and we might even get a, you know, bottom 4 hour on the GCAD down. But again, it all came, guys. All this, you know, was from the second move entry here, because I'm turning around such a strong move to the upside. And by the way, 20 odd pip, just won. Beautiful trade. UCAD's winning. I'm going to look at this now. I think we will look at that as the second. Just let me change my own charts, guys. So what would you say that is? 79, about 75. Should we have a look? About 75. It's not much more, is it, that one? Yeah, it will be 13 pips. So I'll leave it at that anyway. Okay. Oh God, what have I gone there for? That's the one we want to be on. That was the first UCAD trade winning for 10. I know I jumped the gun a bit here, but you saw what happened again. The setup, you know, I know there's a daily, but you know, you look at it and say it's near to the BB band, so I thought, right, it's done its job. You're well outside here, well outside here, well outside here. You've had a couple of attempts here, look, for it to try and go down, and then we had the first move there, and the second move is below. I know you can say, okay, well, that one's a second move there. You're right, it is, and it went against you. Now it went against you because of the daily. Okay, so this, if you did go in here, then this is where you manage your trade. That's only got about, I don't know, 6 or 7 pips up anyway. Okay, so that's where you manage it. That's where you say, right, well, if I have to move it a few more, the setup's right, you know, alright, this might have put some of you off, but and it will kick in again in a bit, that, guys, don't worry. And you know what, I better just move that. I've just noticed something. Just let me move my UCAD to a bit lower now. This open TP, no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it at the 13. Is that it? Because this has gone red, yellow. See here, the 1 hour. See how it evolved though, guys? This is what you're looking for when you see these second moves. You look at your charts and you say, oh right, look at it now. You know, and that's what I'm constantly looking for when I take these second moves, guys. And again, you know, I wasn't scared about going against this strong move up because of, you know, what the 1, 4, 8 and daily told me. Same on the GCAD, look, that BB band flip down there, right on it, absolutely right on the BB band, and trust me, when you go outside these BB bands on dailies, they come back in, and you can consider that a signal down. Okay, you can. The same with the GCAD on the 1 hour and 4 hour and the 8 hour. You can consider outside being what do you call it, a signal. Right, and that was the UCAD winning just before the 30-minute orange line. So probably going to bounce, and then I may look and see if this is still there again after the bounce, and if it is, if the 4 hour is still there, then the 1 hour is going to the 1 hour orange line. Okay, also you know, if we get a 15-minute signal up, then I will consider taking the UCAD up with the daily signal. Alright, Oh, I mean, let's just have a look what my history says there for today. Excuse me, not traded today, other than these 10, 20, 30, 40, 53 pips. 53, well, 52 with it, excuse me, overspell. 52 pips, and that's not trading, basically. You know, the double moves, I would have doubled up, you know, like here I got in there, and then I would have got in here again twice. You know, I'm not so sure. There was another move down there. I might have taken the GU down. I don't trade the EG, guys, but you know. Anyway, that's 53 pips in what? Well, what time did I start the recording? About 1/4 past. In 40 minutes. That's not bad. It's not bad. Right, you see your bounce now. You see what's happening. Your 1 hour signal took price to the 30-minute orange line, and you're getting the bounce. Okay. Look at the GCAD. Look at it. Right off the 1 hour orange line, bounced. Okay, going up. Should you be taking that? I've not, for the simple reason that, you know, of this signal here can kick in again. Right, I know this one can, but again, you've always got the choice to wait this bounce out, see if it's going to go down, and if it's not going to go down, you then look for it to go down a little bit on the 5-minute charts and take it back up, because the daily will kick in again. And another thing, maybe the GCAD went a bit further. Right, my exit GG, just for you, GG, my exit was absolutely, what, about 2 pips short of this 30-minute orange line. You heard it trip off just before we touched that orange line. Okay, GG. So if you need any more help on that, I might have to send Mr. Soprano round. Okay, pal. To those of you who asked about the second moves, you've just seen the perfect second move entry there. I was in a bit earlier on that one. I did say I shot my bolt on that one, but that would have been it there. And obviously you've seen it bounce. And the reason I say about these second moves, guys, right, is because it's the first wall you've hit, right, and every wall you hit there is a bounce. Look, even that one there, there was a little bounce back a little bit there. You can see the wick. Okay, but every time you hit a wall, you bounce back. See, well, almost every time. Okay, and that's as I say, that was a perfect second entry there. If you got in there, then you still would have won. You know, it come down here, so you don't know, you might have got a 10-pip trade out of it. And they see you've had your bounce there now. Is this going to go back down? I'm going to be looking to take this back down again. You know, your 1 and 4s are still there. GCAD. Let's hit this orange line here. These are number 1 trades, by the way, as well. And the reason I say the GCAD is a number 1 trade, guys, because I've considered this being outside, this being outside, this signal, and this touching the BB band here as signals. Alright, that's just me. You don't have to. You can say, well, there was nothing on the 1 and 4s on the GCAD, so that's why I didn't take it. Fair enough. Fair enough, guys. Alright, are you looking? Yeah, I kind of missed that one, didn't I? I don't know if there's any news at 10. I tell you what, I'll wait because there's usually news at 10. I've not checked. Oh, shall I check? No, I can't because my name's on Google. NU12 on Bardley. Yeah, you see the things you have to work out, guys, when you're doing a live video. It's like, oh no. Oh dear. I don't think there's any other questions, guys, that you asked. I did write them down, but I lost the paper yesterday. GCAD. Let's have a look. Shall we take this down again in a minute? No, I'll probably go up more of that. And the GE going up at the minute, you see. Again, look, guys, look. Somebody's pointing it out now. All that 4-hour signals did, right? Because it had nothing here, right? Look at the wicks. All it did was take price to the 1 hour orange line, and somebody's actually pointing that out now. You know, and then you got a 5-minute yellow, and down it went, back down, because everything here and here is below. That's not to say it won't break this. Chances are it will do, you know. Right, GCAD, you look like you're gonna go again now, don't you? Give me the red. Give me some red momentum. Yeah, I'm getting in on that. Right, I've just... Ooh, look at that. Bang on. Just took the GCAD again, guys. 2 trades. It's probably... See, it's hit this orange line now. It's bounced up. It might go through this orange line on the 1 hour now. Kind of hoping it will, actually. Surprised there's no 1 hour signal down now. Could have been a bit closer there, couldn't I? Could have taken it there, really, but anyway. Same with the GCAD after, the UCAD after the bounce, it was right on the 5-minute orange line. Oops, I forgot about news. That's because I was waffling on, guys. I forgot about news. I don't think I'm bugging me up that. See now, look, right on the 1 hour orange line. Could do with a 4 hour red yellow. Oh god, I just take both me, stop there, take profits off and let it fly. Oops, I'm just changing my own charts. Where are we? I could put them to stop loss, take profits on. I'll tell you what I'm just doing, because this is the second move. We had others before. We'll just move these to 10, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a 1 hour now, look. See how they evolve though, guys? Like, this is the thing you've got to understand when you're taking the second move, how, you know, the 1 and 4s will evolve. the arrows tend to come on the shorter time frames, the smaller time frames first, okay, and then, you know, and that's how the setups evolve. And that UCAD would have been a belting trade off the 5-minute orange line as well. Missed that one because I was waffling. Excuse me. This is at 8 pips now. There's a yellow here. I don't like the look of that. Although, you know, it's still got a bit of power down. Just push. Just gives the 10 pips and I'll be happy with that. And then I think we'll call it a day on that. Someone's stealing my thunder. Probably MT. Because of this 4 hour now, 8 hour blue here as well, because of this 4 hour now, I think that price is going to this 1 hour orange line on the UCAD. Okay, and then the chances are you'll get a nice bounce back with the daily. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll watch it till then. I might even pause this video in a minute until we get to then. Come on, GCADs, give me my 10 bits. A few more. 2 more. Look at the GU again, pretty much at the 1 hour orange line, and boom. That down again with another yellow. Guys, another yellow when it's rangy, like the GU is. But for the yellows, I know these two weren't there, but that one was at the start of the move, that one was at the start of the move. Oh, don't like that. Green. That'll push this up. Damn it. Come on, GU, bit more, just show it, GU. Push this GCAD down, help push this GCAD down. Yeah, that's not good. Anyway, I was a bit late on it. This will probably come up to the orange line again. I'll have to wait now. So you see, 1 hour again, dealing with that. Look, here's your 30-minute bounce. See it? So what you do is you wait this out. You wait. Why are you waiting this out? Right? Why am I waiting this bounce out? That excuse me. That 4 hour signal has been there for quite some time, yeah. And to me, that has not done its job yet because it's not took price to this 1 hour orange line. Okay, so that is the reason that I have not taken this bounce. This is, you know, because my faith in these 4 hour signals is, well, they are something. The 4 hour signals for me are trend makers, guys. I know there's a daily to contend with, and the chances are it will go back up again, but I want it to go back up again off this 1 hour orange line, and that is where I will probably take the number 4 from, you know. Just fell short on that. Give me eight pips, guys, and it's, you know what I mean. point out the EG, by the way. Look again, said it was rangy, bit of a mess. Look at the yellows. Could that be a second move? Yeah, that's probably the limits of my second move, that, guys, because it's pretty much level. So, you know, I would consider that a second move with this kind of chart as well, because it's rangy. Would I consider that a second move against a daily? Different matter. Again, though, you know, BB bands 15 minute, BB bands 30 minutes, 1 hour BB bands. Look how they've dropped down. So yeah, I would have taken that, you know, on any other chart as a second move. Let's see what happens here now. Just bounce over. Excuse me. What I could do with now is some really nasty Brexit news. You know, and then this would just down, same with the GU, just come on. If you're wondering what I'm waiting for, guys, I'm waiting for this bounce here to be over on the UCAD. And same with this GCAD one here. And maybe then the 1 hour will come back. And we'll go down again, and probably go down again with the 4 hour on the UCAD. See, this trade I started with, I got in here, didn't I? You know what I mean? So that's why at the moment it was a late entry. I should have gone in there when it touched there, and it would have won. However, I'll have to wait. 8 hours still there, so might go back up again, and then after, you know, I'll have to wait and let it come back down again. But again, this might give me the opportunity to, you know, show you how I manage, you know, a trade that's going against me. Best the best time to trade this pair of GCAD guys is when the UCAD and the GU are going in the same direction. Another yellow here in play, look, see? It's just unbelievable, these yellows when it's ranging. Yeah, still green momentum here. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. Might go back up to the psychological number of 7,500, which is there, I think, there, before coming down again. This on the UCAD is classic. You see how it's come down, broke the 15, come back up, retesting it, and then starting to go down again, guys. It's classic. That retest there up is this bounce, you know, and the 1 hour signal took price to the 30-minute orange line and it bounced. You understand? It's classic. It's amazing how many times this happens. Look, you've had this move up here from the EJ, look, and then it's been rejected on the 15-minute orange line, and then it's gone through. You know, and now it's coming back retesting it from above. It's just the way the markets work. Right, I don't need the GU going up, getting on my nerves, you. Yeah, GCAD, 6 pips against me. Damn it, I'm going to have to move that, I think. Still alright at the moment. And this is why you have to be careful, guys, with the GCAD when you're trading the GCAD, because if this is, you know, these two going in different directions, you know, it's better when they're going in the same direction. If they were both going down now, GU and the UCAD, then the GCAD would be absolutely dropping like a stone. It's only 6 pips down at the moment. I'm kind of hoping we hit the baby band here on the GU, which is the 1 hour orange line again, and come down again, but it's, you know, the amount of times you keep touching it, sooner or later it's going to break through. The more times you hit it, you know, the more chance it will go through. yellow on the GU there. See it? 5 minute yellow. Hopefully this will start coming down now. And the UCAD going down. It should push the GCAD down. Right, it's only 4 pips down now, guys. Come on. Not far off the BB bands there. I'd love to see a yellow down now on the GU. 5 minute. There you go, you see momentum. So you see how you know, you got a bit of red momentum on the GU and the GCAD at the same sorry, the UCAD at the same time, and the GCAD starts going down. What's annoying about this, guys, is if I got in on the 5 minute orange line touch there, it would have won. It's like 2 pips short when I got in here. Anyway, I mean, it would have won, but we're managing it. Right, we're right on virtually the 50 now. The 500. See it here, 498 or whatever it is, 499. So we're right on. So we might get the reaction I'm looking for now off the psychological number. GU's got a 5 minute yellow. BB bands, it's on the BB bands there, it's on the BB bands there, it's on the 1 hour orange line, the GU. Ooh, don't use that as well. See it? 7,500. 10 pips, 11. Right, I'm just going to have to move me stop losses, guys. A little bit, just in case it spikes. I don't like it when it spikes. this would have actually been a good trade to the upside and all, and I've missed this because I was in a trade to the downside off here. Oh, I even touched, you know, my take profit. I can see it was right on it, but it has to, you know, you have to account for the spread as well, doesn't it? Really annoying, that is. Just wondering whether to take that GU. No, we'll leave it. Come on this trade over before happy hour. I did tell you there wasn't much to talk about during the trades, didn't I? Long moments of quietness. That's it. Momentum, GU's moving. Should have took that really, but focused here at the moment. Could have taken it to 4 hour, took it to the 1 hour orange line again. 5 minute yellow, boom. God, you're making a mess of your video. Push. Right, I'll leave this for now, guys, but I'm not going to let this lose anyway. This will come back down at some point, so there's no way I'll let it lose. Alright, let's look elsewhere then, because I'm too focused on that trade at the moment. GU again, I'm going on about them yellows. Guys, on ranging days, look at them. Every trade's won. I'm thinking about it, that was a pretty risky trade because if we had touched the 4 hour orange line, so the 8 hour had pretty much done its job. However, like I say, it was all in the timing that. If I'd have got in right off the orange line there, that would have won. Yeah, it's now 14 against me, this, guys. It was, like I say, it was bad timing, but really I shouldn't have been looking to take another trade off it there. as I say, I won't let it lose. So. Right, what we could do with now is, let's have a look at this here. We could do a 15-minute down. Yeah, knew that had happened. GU's going up, so it's still going up. Let's just check. I'll move that to 22. Just move my stop losses out of the way, guys. Right. There you go, look at this. I said that was the second move, and look, it took a while to get going. Let's have a look. Bounce. Is this 4 hour going to kick in again at happy hour? Probably. Whoa. There's your GU bursting through the 1 hour orange line. Ooh, that's a bit near now. Just move them again. Now 30 pips. I'm going to have to turn this into an LT. Right, I'm gone. Okay, so it's right. So those trades now, for those of you that don't know, I've done this in the past. Right, I've turned into a long-term trade. Okay, with a 50 pip stop loss. All right, I will just leave the take profits at 10, I think, for now. So basically, I will manage it. I will keep an eye on it. And just use this now as a long-term trade, okay, instead of it being a scalp. Okay. Obviously some news come through. The GU flew up, didn't it? Burst through that, and then it got a 1 hour as well. Again, the yellow started it, guys. Okay, right, so let's focus on something else. And that, guys, was all because of bad timing. I'm a bit greedy, really, taking that extra trade. I didn't need to take that. I'd already took the trade down. Okay, let's have a look around then. GU, yeah, definitely going to come down. 5 minute yellow. I'll just wait for another sell now, guys. Obviously, if this comes right back down and we get to, you know, within, I don't know, within 10 pips of, you know, just 10 pips down on this trade, then I will obviously adjust my stop loss again. You know, there's no need to have a 50 pip stop loss, but I'm prepared now to let that go, you know, as long as needs be, because I've done this in the past where I've had trades and I thought, right, well, I'll just turn it into a long-term trade instead of it being a scalp now. But there's no way I'm giving the broker or, George Soros or anyone like that my money. So we will, as I say, we'll manage it, keep an eye on it, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, you'll probably know anyway, but me take profits are at 74.80. What I might do, depending on what it looks like at a later time, is take one of those off. It depends on the strength of the move move down. Okay, but we're back outside 4-hour BB bands, back on the daily BB band, so this is definitely going to come back down. It's just a matter of waiting it out. And again, guys, that was all because I didn't have to take that. We were virtually, we'd had a pullback, but we were virtually on the, weren't we? We was on the 4-hour orange line. So really, in taking it, it was just a bit greedy, really. And again, bad timing. Anyway, as I say, let's move on. We're approaching happy hour as well, so we should get some kind of reversal. GU is still pretty strong with the 1 and 4s at the minute. Ooh, green momentum there. Again out of red, but see, look, whipped here. You gotta be impressed with these yellows, guys, especially on ranging market. Look, winner, this probably be a winner. The others, have you noticed, they disappeared? The ones that are pointing down. There's one here. Come on, give me one more trade at happy hour. One more setup, decent setup. again. Yellow's performing. I really should have took that one, to be honest with you. Let's all that's more like it. G card. We're back below 10 pips now, guys. That G card. But you understand why, you know, I've moved my stop loss, because I don't want to give that, you know, that money. I mean, even if it had got out here, I was giving, you know, 3 or 4 pips away, which still, you know, I just don't want to give it away. Excuse me. Oh dear, come on. Been a messy day again, guys. You can tell by all the wicks. You look at the GU, the wicks, and the fact that you've got, like, you know, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, green, with massive wicks. It just shows you there's no direction on it. Even the EJ, if you look at the EJ there. So I mean, in all honesty, if you'd have followed the yellows today, up with a 4 hour to the 1 hour orange line, and then down off the orange line, you had a couple of decent trades before it eventually burst through. I want this G-cab, if possible, to win before, you know, I close this video, because that way you will see for yourselves that it won. But you can always, you know, ask me tomorrow or whenever you watch the whenever we're next in the room, but don't expect anything other than yes, it won. Because I won't let it lose. Again, that GU, look, beautiful. Oh dear. Right, it's down to 7 pips. 6 pips. No, 6 pips. So, I need, what did I say I need? 80. 80, wasn't it? Let me have a look. Yeah, 74.80. Come on, push, man, push. UK 4 hour kicking in again after the 30-minute bounce. Can you see it, guys? Five pips. Come on, G-card. Don't be going up now. Yeah. Close out at 80. And then I can go in the room for a chinwag. Oh, 2 pips. Come on, down here, down here. That's it. Push, baby, push. Oh, 0. And I've sort of flashy green there, guys. That's 1 to 2 pips down at the minute. And look at that GU again. I wish I'd have took it. I was, umming and ahhing, but I think because I had my mind focused over here, guys, that's why I didn't take it. But again, it would have won. The 5-minute yellow would have won. 15-minute signal down now. What I want, guys, is this here to hit this purple line, right, before this here hits this purple line. Okay? And the reason for that is obvious, because it'll bounce off this purple line on the GU. And if you're not down here, then it'll start going back up again. Anyway, as I said, this is how I manage a trade that's going against me, and obviously I've said a few times now that if I got in at the right time, that would have won. But it was also a risky trade because I never noticed that the GU had touched the 4-hour orange line. And if I had noticed that, then I wouldn't have taken that trade. It was risky. But again, look at the U card kicking in here with a second move down there. That was the first second move down there. 4-hour signal still not done its job. If my logic, the way I'm looking at this trade now is correct, right? Then that 4-hour signal is going to take price to this 1-hour orange line. Yeah, which means it's going to drag the G card down to this 4-hour orange line again, which should give me enough. I'm now in the green, 2 pips in the green. Oh well, 2 pips in the green. Okay, I'm glad this has happened actually, guys, because it just shows you how I manage these kind of trades, and if that carried on going against me, I would have just left that as a long-term trade. I'm not worried about it. I've done it before. I've done it in the past. I've done it a few times in the past when trades have gone against me. Right. But a lot of people would have panicked and got out. I know some people say, "Oh, get out with minimum pips." I know that's Anissa's way. I know it's 1 or 2 other people's way. But again, you only had to look at what possibly would have happened again, and you would have hit the daily BB band again, which we did. It went up to the daily BB band again here. You see, look on the 5-minute chart, that was the daily BB band. So it went up to that again. Obviously, you're going to get a reaction. So at some point, you should have said to yourself, what I did, which, right, it's going to come down again. I'll make it a damage limitation trade, okay? And basically, that's all I ever do. Right, we're 3 to 4 pips now up, guys. Come on, just give me the win. Make me look good. Make Papa look good. Come on, 6 pips. Just one more big shove. The only thing again, look, BB band's come up here, BB band's flipped up here, so we're virtually on it again now. Ugh, don't you dare go up now. Oh, it's a yeller as well. Just another big shove. One more push. Come on. Then you've done it in, you know, in time. What I might do is make the stop losses 9 pips instead of 10. Shoulda. Yeah, right, I'll do that then, because I want it to win. Right. Before, you know, before I close the video. So we now want, what's the do there? Let's have a look. 81, so I still have to hit the BB band anyway. Damn it. Let's see with this flipping up here. I could take what I've got. I don't see why I should come all this way and not get the win. And you know, I've mucked up again here. This is because I'm recording. I've mucked up again here because normally I would have taken this again here. You know, so I've actually missed out on some trades there. I'd have taken it down again once we had the same setup as before. Damn it. So I'd have had at least another 20 pips there. Go on, U card. Push, U card. Break that BB band. Come on. Help push the pound. Put the G card down. That's it. Go on. Red. Let's have some red here. Is that half pound? Oh, GU pushing it up again. No, I don't like that. It's so damned annoying when that happens. Anyway, you guys, you know, you've seen where I've come in from. You know, when I say I manage a trade, and that's basically all I've done. I've just managed it and made sure that, you know, it's not going to lose, and it's not. So I'm going to close this video at 11 o'clock, so if you've not won by then, you can ask me tomorrow, and or whenever, but the answer will be yes, it won. Yeah, it's going to go up again now, isn't it? Damn it. Again, I think we're pretty much on this 4-hour orange line, won't we? Right up to the psychological number again, Jesus. Anyway, I'm going to close the video, guys, because you've seen what I've done there. I should have got out again here, down here, when it was on about 6 or 7 pips, but irrelevant of that, I would have taken it again down here, you know, and as I say, the way I managed this trade was to say, right, once, you know, we've got above this on this line, I'm turning it into a long-term trade. Okay, obviously we hit the daily again. I should have taken it down again there. Normally I do. Okay, it's just I was rambling on and watching the trade, and that's why I didn't, just forgotten. Okay, so basically that's how I manage, you know, a trade that was going for me and then basically went against me. Okay, what I will do is, if it wins when I come in the room in a minute, I'll just mention that it's won or whatever. If not, I'll see it out, in fact. And I think guys, honestly, that, you know, you've seen how I trade today, and if things do go against me, in fact, I'll wait till we get to here. You can see this 4-hour signal now. Look what it's done. You know, coming to this orange line here. Alright. What I might have to, I'll just hang on a few more minutes, guys. I just want to see what happens at 11, see if the GU drops again. Excuse me. Come on, you cad, you wanna come to here? That will be job done. If you, I mean, and if that's pretty near anyway, guys. That, if that starts going back up now, you know, then you can say that that's done its job. The 4-hour signal on the UCAD, because the line will bend up and touch that candle wick. Okay, look, GU again, yellow, burst through, touched. Looks like it touched the yellow line there. Going down again. This is coming down again. Come on, just see it out so I can, you know, so it'll happen on the video. No, disappear, that's it. Again, that would have been a good entry. I should have taken that as well. Boom, boom, boom. That's it, UCAD, red momentum, come on, back in the green again. You see how these two, though, if this is going down and GU's going down, you see how it affects the GCAD, guys. Just not going to do it, are you? I want it to happen, you know, while the video's on. This is going to be a long video, guys. Long video. Well, it is, isn't it? What time did I get in? About 10 past, 15 or something. I think it was about 10 past, so yeah, it's getting on for a 2-hour video, this. Come on, push more. Come on, just spike down for me, crying out loud. You're just gonna wait until as soon as I think, you know, it's odds law on it, guys. I'll just close the video off, right, and then it'll just go dink and win. Took 6 trades today, all winners. Cannot thank you enough for this room. It's only my second day. Second day? Jesus! Well done, MSK. Brilliant. 6 trades, all winners. It's not bad on your second day. Okay, right, let me... Come on. YouTube. Oh. Christ alive. I'm taking your time a bit up. Sorry about this, guys, but I just want to get in the room ready. Wow.
I want to know. You took 10 trades. How many did you win and lose?
Okay, empty. I've got to keep you quiet a minute. Oh, it's going up again, this guy's. Right, I'm going to close the video, guys, but you see now I've trade this, and look, here's your 1 hour. Look at this. Look at, just show you this. Look, 4 hour signal here. Look at this, where it took price to. So this would be where I would be taking a bounce now. Okay. If you're not sure, wait for the second move. It'll let this orange line come down a bit and then probably go up again. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's how I trade. As I say, I'll manage this. This will win eventually. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, if a trade goes against me like that one did, then I will look to make it an LT if I have to. And by managing it, I also mean that I would have taken this trade down. I was just focused on waffling on. So anyway, okay, guys. So that's all I have to do here.